It's been a while since we've talked about choosing songs, and so I want to revisit that topic, but I want to come at it from a little different perspective. There's something that I've taught for a long time, but as I was interviewing Mark Roach a while back, he said something that kind of brought that back to my mind. So I'm going to let you listen to him it's pretty quick, and then I'll come back in and talk about it.
Over the years, I turned down songs that I listened to in my personal listening and was like, that's okay, but I don't think, it's not for me. And then I would be in a congregation and I would be led in that song and it would just captivate me. And so some of the biggest, most powerful songs that I've led because I was moved in a moment of worship, and that's why I chose to do that song. I had passed on it before and then thought, no, this is too good,
So I want you to get what he said there. He had heard songs, and they didn't really do anything for him, if you will. But then when he heard it in an actual worship setting, as he was worshiping with it, all of a sudden it changed in his mind. And I have had that happen so many times. Because of my traveling and being in lots of different churches on Sunday mornings, there have been so many times where I've heard a song and was like, my goodness, that is just amazing. This is what our congregation needs. And it's a song that I found out I had heard before, and it really didn't affect me, but there in the live worship setting, it really did. And so I want to challenge you as you're thinking about songs. You can hear them, and that's fine. Maybe there's going to be some ones that you really like and decide to use. But I want you to be in various worship settings and hear what other worship leaders are doing and actually worshiping along with the songs, because you're going to find songs in that kind of a setting that are going to make a difference for you and for your congregation that you wouldn't otherwise grab onto and pull from had it not been in an actual worship setting. So don't just listen to them on a recording, not even just on a YouTube video kind of thing, but actually be in worship in different places whenever possible. Go to other churches' worship events and different things like that will put you intentionally into those settings where you can experience songs in a little bit different way than what you would. I'm not going back on what I've said in the past about lyrics and being careful with those kind of things. Absolutely not. But at the same time, there are songs that you'll find in that setting that really didn't do much for you initially, but in a live setting, all of a sudden it's like, God is working in and through this song, and I need to use it in my church. So I'm going to challenge you to check that out. Do whenever you can, be in those worship settings with other people.
Brought to you by myworshipleadingcoach.com.
Helping you to be more fully equipped as a worship leader.